We have to change from doubter to believer.
Good evening everyone and welcome to DTBTV. I just thought I'd say hello to you all and we'll talk about yesterday and then go on to the game yesterday against Burnley, and also we'll go on to talking about Manchester United the weekend. As you can see, I'm wearing the new Doubters to Believers embroidered polo shirt thanks to Chris Stirrup, who's made them for me, and they're available to buy as from right now. So if anybody would like one of these embroidered Doubters to Believers TV, so DTBTV polo shirts, absolutely spanking brand new, very affordable, thanks to Chris Stirrup, who is the owner and the owner of AFC Liverpool Football Club, and also the deputy chief steward of the Kenny Dalglish stand at Anfield. So you couldn't get any more made than that between Liverpool people. So very, very, very pleased with these. They are absolutely lovely, and as you can see, I'm wearing mine now. And I'll just show you the jumper. Hi Andrew. I'll just show you the jumper as well that we've done. So we've made polo shirts and we've made jumpers, and hoodies will be coming soon. Now the hoodies I'm very excited about. Obviously we've got Indie Designs with Andrew Knott, who's selling the printed stuff fantastically well. So thanks to Andrew Knott for that. I'll put the link for Indie Designs on this in a minute. And the jumpers of Chris Stirrup are fantastic. Let me just show you the jumper. So there's the Doubters to Believers jumper. It comes in red, you can get it in black with the emblem on there. And also we're doing hoodies, which are nice as well. And I like this t-shirt, it looks fantastic. Brand spanking new. So very, very happy with that. It looks a little bit dark in this camera, but so does my hair for some reason. It looks like I've dyed it. I haven't. It's just the way the camera it's the way the camera makes black look for some reason. It makes it look seriously black. So this polo shirt is fantastic, and I love it. And you don't have to buy them, but if you want to, then you know where you can get them from. You can get them from me, and I'll get them from Chris. So yeah, anyway, yesterday, good morning, good evening Jason. Yesterday was frustrating. I mean, those that were on the actual game with me, the actual watch along with me, would realise I was very frustrated, and understandably, because it was one of them games where Burnley just literally did what they do best, which is banks of four, two banks of four, Ben Mee and Tarkowski. I mean, I was getting frustrated watching them play the other week against Man United and then not Man United, Arsenal, because they were blocking every shot then, and it's like, I just don't know how they seem to do it, but they are the best defensive partnership in the Premier League, in my opinion, outside of Van Dijk and Gomez. That's a bit more personal, that one. But Tarkowski and Ben Mee, the amount of times they throw their bodies on the line and block shot after shot after shot. So that was just, I was getting very frustrated with Trent, and a lot of people have got that wrong. And that's why I like doing my nightly videos, because it's important that people don't see the comments I'm making as the person now speaking, because you can get a keyboard conversation totally the wrong way. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to explain. I'm sure I wasn't the only one getting stressed out with Trent, because he didn't, and Shaqiri was doing the same, and Robertson. They couldn't miss the first man. And I've seen a lot of comments today saying, well, maybe if the forwards moved a bit more, then he would have found people with his crosses, but he never got it past the first player, which makes me think that even if Mane or Firmino or whatever it was had got into position, then if you're not going to beat the first man, they're not going to get the ball anyway. So I mean, I don't know how bad Trent had COVID. I don't know whether or not the lack of training, the lack of pre-season has just affected his game. But I'm going to say this, and I don't know whether you believe will go along with what I'm going to say or not, but I've got a feeling that some football clubs can play without fans, right? Because their fans are not that great. Man City's fans ain't that great. Man United's fans ain't that great. Maybe their away fans are good, but their home fans ain't. Liverpool has the best following in the Premier League, and to me, and even Newcastle as well. It's probably why Newcastle are struggling. Anfield is the 12th man, and I think people like Bobby Firmino, all the front three get songs sung about them, don't they? You've got the Bobby Firmino song, you've got the Mo Salah song, you've got the Sadio Mane song. Can you imagine playing football, but your song's not going to come on when you score? The fans ain't going to sing your name when you score a goal. It must just make you drop by about 5%. And I think that Firmino needs the love. He needs the love of the cop. He needs the love of the... Even Salah, they might just need that 12th man feeling, and they haven't got it at the moment. It's so misleading because I think we can get stressed sometimes, but what you've got to remember is we have the automated sound on our TVs when we're watching the game. It's like a Sunday League match for them. They haven't got that inspiring noise or even anything. I mean, we're not even playing You'll Never Walk Alone now, are we, before games? Do you not notice that? I mean, I can't believe we didn't play it before the Jerry Marsden thing. What was all that about? Too busy doing the Black Lives Matters, kneeling and all that stuff. What is going on with You'll Never Walk Alone not coming on before an Anfield match? Who decided to stop that? So that's annoyed me. Did anyone notice that we've not been playing You'll Never Walk Alone, or is it me? Am I too wrapped up in these videos that maybe it has come on and I didn't notice it? But is it me, or do they play it anymore? Because I've not heard it. Especially for Jerry Marsden's day. I mean, come on. So anyway, player ratings first. So I need to find my little... Where did I put that? I can go through player ratings without using the photos. You know what they all look like anyway. So Alisson in goal. For me, a 6. Didn't have to make many saves, but made a mistake for the penalty. And distribution wasn't that great either. Right back Trent, 5. You can't give him any more than that, in my opinion. Centre back Matip, I thought Matip was outstanding. So Joel Matip for me was an 8 out of 10. I thought he commanded the air well, he won stuff, brought the ball down well, looked like he'd not missed a game all season. And it's so frustrating with Joel Matip because Matip is such a good defender, and if he can just stay fit, then we're sound at the back. Fabinho again outstanding. You can't ever put a foot wrong with that man. He's 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 every single week. And then going to Robbo, not great again. Distribution poor. So he's gonna have to get a 6. Only reason I'm giving him a 6 is because he didn't give the ball away as much as Trent. Midfield 3. Oxlade-Chamberlain was poor. He's going to get a 5. He just didn't contribute to the game at all, in my opinion. Wijnaldum, he did play, didn't he? Wijnaldum, yeah, he did play. Again, that's what I mean. I'm actually having to think, did Wijnaldum play? Yeah, he did, and he went on a driving run, and I can't believe he didn't pull the trigger when he went on that run, driving in front. And I thought, go on, Gina. So he's run all the way. He gets to the edge of the box. Now this is your moment where you go, bang, smack it. Because if you smack it, you've just scored a worldie, just from the driving run you've done as well. No, he tries to feed it into Salah. And again, we're trying to overplay. In the midfield with what was it? It was Wijnaldum, and Thiago. Thiago 6. Wasn't as effective in this game. Still played the ball, still played some lovely passes, but that's, you know, to him that's bread and butter. So yeah, 6 for Thiago. The front 3, well, Shaqiri just behind the 2 or wherever he played, was floating more or less in a free roll. Shaqiri 6 again. Set pieces were terrible. And going back to Trent, I mean, that free kick. I mean, we're not even scoring. I mean, I don't think we're. That's the worrying thing. Since Coutinho and Gerrard left, I think we're scoring 1 free kick a season. Am I lying? When's the last time we scored a free kick? I think it was Trent's one against Chelsea. It's just not. It's not good enough. We've lost so much so much threat from goals because we're not scoring any long range goals. We're not scoring any free kicks. So it's frustrating. And the corners were shocking as well from Shaqiri. Again, not missing the first man. So 6 for Shaqiri. Mane. You can never fault him. He runs all over the place. He always puts it, you know, his effort. He's always driving at people. He's always trying to get on the ball. And 7 for Sadio Mane. Matip was my man of the match, by the way. If you want to ask me who man of the match was, Matip for me. And up front, Origi. Again, frustrating because he's, you know, he's quite dynamic when he gets on the ball. He drives at people. At least he was attempting some shots in the first 10 to 15, 20 minutes. At least he has a go. And he's one-on-one. I mean, when I watched the replay back today at work, I was like, why? Why did he want to hit it that hard? I mean, why didn't he just slow himself down, compose himself, wait for the keeper to commit, and then he could have either gone round the goalkeeper, tucked it in, or he could have just gone, phew. And I'll tell you what it was, lack of game time. because I did it a few weeks back, in fact a few months back now. It was my first Sunday League game in 3 years. I got put through on goal 1-on-1. I forgot how to finish. I've not played for fucking 3 years. So rather than think about what I could do, which is tuck it in the corner or put it right, what did I do? I tried to smash it, so I just put my laces through it and the keeper saved it. And this is what you do. When you're not match sharp, you're not thinking, your brain's behind everybody else who is match sharp. And he's just gone for power and he's gone, right, I hope this goes in. And he was close. But again, he's not playing enough games to be able to. I mean, if he played again tonight, he'd score that. He'd score it. Because you have to play games to get your pictures in your head. Because what he'll do next time he goes through is he'll go, oh, fucking hell, I can't do that again because I did that against Burnley and I missed. I'll do this. So your brain has all them pictures in your head from playing previously. So this is what I'm saying. Origi's been thrown in at the deep end, and I agreed with the decision because I'm not being funny. If that goes in, we win the game 1-0 yesterday because Burnley can't score for love nor money. You think we can't score? Burnley are even worse. The only reason they scored yesterday is because they got a penalty. So, you know, that's it. You know, so that's player ratings and Burnley out the way. Let me just go through the comments. All right, Andrew. All right, Jamie, mate. All right, Jason. All right, John. Andrew. Dan Marshall. Trent hasn't been the same since he got injured. Yeah, totally agree. We do miss the fans. All right, John. McDade. All right, Darren. John. Darren. Yeah, all right. So thanks for the comments. Right. Anyway, so let's go to. In fact, no. Let's just discuss Burnley a little bit more. So yeah, frustrating, and yeah, it was just one of those days, wasn't it, where it's cutting. I love what Klopp's just come out and said. You know that we have to believe into the last game in the last minute, and you know, for those who don't believe no more, I can't help you, and for those who do, welcome to my club. Well, we're all with you, and we are. This is Doubters to Believers, and I don't doubt this club for 1 minute, and I can't believe this great big media storm that's out there at the moment. Like, we're out of it. It's gone. Manchester City were 8 points behind us a few games ago. 8 points. They now could go top of the league and a few points ahead of us, right? Tottenham dropped down to 8th. Arsenal dropped down to 16th and are now 6 points off Champions League, right? You string 2 or 3 wins together in a row, you are going flying up that league table, or you're going flying down it. The difference in points between bottom half and top half is a win. That's how bad this season is in terms of everyone's beating everybody. Are you saying Liverpool cannot go on a winning run? Why? It's the same players that went on a run of 23 wins out of 24 games at the start of last season. Why can't they? They just need a result to go for them, confidence to go back into their veins. And let's not get it twisted. It's March in 6 weeks' time. We come off lockdown, fans will return, even if it's at 2,000 again. Look at the game against Tottenham. 2,000 fans made a difference. So I'm saying that some of the comments and the difference is, if you were watching me yesterday when I was watching that game, I was really frustrated and I was stressed and I was getting angry with them all. But that's when the game's on. Afterwards, you collect yourself, you think about it and you go, you know, let's not forget these lads have been to 2 Champions League finals. Let's not forget they got 97 points a season before we won the league last year. Let's not forget they've not had a pre-season. Let's not forget that we play the gegenpressing, which is heavy pressing. There is a chance that we could be burnt out, because I'm not being funny. We've got to Champions League final, Europa League final, right? So we have had 50, 60 games a season in that squad, but playing at Klopp's tempo, which is 100 miles an hour. And the front three have always played. They're burnt out, clearly. It's got to be that can be the only reason. Maybe fans would have brought like a bit more of adrenaline out of them, but there's no adrenaline with no supporters. So that's the way it is. So this is my video for the post-match Burnley and the players' ratings. Thanks for joining me. You'll never walk alone.